Linda?
Okay. Thank you very much as well, and it's a pleasure and honor to be here, and thank you for organizing this. I'm going to toss something a little different into the mix, and I'd like to start out by saying one comment in particular to kind of set the tone for what I have to say, and that's aim for nothing, and we will be certain to hit it. And that's very true, and again, I'd like to ask you to think about this throughout my talk. I'd like to suggest, actually, that the spirit of innovation in this country is a fundamental tenet of what has made it extraordinary. And within the realm of science and medical discovery, this is no exception. The statistics are alarming. We've heard some accounts from folks so far, and there's no question these statistics are alarming to us and counter that innovation is thriving. However, I propose for consideration that medical innovation within the biopharmaceutical industry is in fact alive and maybe much healthier. Then it appears that these indicators reflect symptoms and not root causes, and that a cohesive effort to fortify the infrastructure supporting processes required to first cultivate the medical innovation and then deliver it to the public will ensure that this country retains a position of global leadership in meeting unmet medical needs. Medical innovation can be viewed as a byproduct of a process. If the process is suboptimal, full potential cannot be realized. Certain improvements are proliferating across industry to improve the efficiency and productivity of drug and device development, such as new strategic partnership models, collaborations, industry, government, academia, venture capital, patients in this sector, and more rigorous early phase research and technology innovation. The fact that these are not producing the innovation, or at least statistically speaking, not producing the innovation we are hoping for, are evidence that we don't have the right process in place to support what they are intended to do. Strategic collaborations are enabling stakeholders to leverage core competencies, align objectives for cost-effective and expedited development. 43% of late-stage compounds fail, and again, my focus is on the clinical research process and what goes into that to deliver medicines to basically everyone's medicine cabinet. More rigorous early phase research designed to help companies identify and select the most promising compounds to bring forward in development, enabling early detection of product failure. One area of poised innovation, for example, involves the use of biomarkers. We've heard about some folks speak about biomarkers that will enable us for early safety and enable us to detect early safety and efficacy signal detection. The ability to identify non-viable drug candidates early in the development continuum has significant cost savings implications exceeding millions of dollars. However, these innovative methods and approaches require more clear standards to support regulatory approval. So how can we address some of these process issues overall to really foster innovation? If we reflect to consider what's provided one of the more fundamental impacts on medical innovation in the past 5 to 10 years, it would have to be advancement in technology that supports it. This industry is witnessed and resides in the midst of an ongoing explosion of technology innovation that impacts every facet of its conduct, every phase of the creation, development, and delivery of medical innovation, how we design drugs and devices, synthesize molecules, new imaging techniques that diagnose disease, molecular simulation, use of biomarkers, information management, validity testing. It's ongoing evolution at lightning speed. So let's use it. We must ensure our infrastructure to support medical innovation is technology ready. We must use it to make sure that our environment is business friendly. We must be prepared to respond to opportunity. We must use it to leverage opportunity for growth and ensure that we are prepared for growth within New Jersey and overall within the nation and overall within the ability to ensure that medical innovation is able to thrive. This is where we can differentiate and propel innovation forward. Strategic and incentivized investment to ensure our youth, our industry stakeholders, policymakers, and regulatory governance are adequately prepared to best leverage the opportunities technology can afford will be an investment in growth for the sector and all that emanates from it. At the macro level, there's clearly great potential for ensuring that supporting processes are improved and therefore medical innovation can continue to thrive. The advent of technology is here to stay. It's a common denominator across everything we're discussing today, and I believe wholeheartedly that it is something fully underestimated in terms of the power it can bring to reposition ourselves. And as we reflect on what we are seeing today and asking why, I challenge us today to envision what we cannot see as of yet and ask why not. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda, very much.